Diabetes and high blood pressure are two of the modern silent killers today, and here are 8 steps to managing diabetes and blood pressure. Being diabetic can be exhausting. You're planning virtually every second of the day, and some days this can just tire you to the bone. Maybe you've tried everything under the sun, but your blood sugar is still going haywire. The truth is that there is an alarming lack of knowledge around diabetes control, even within the medical community. But here's the good news. Even if you have diabetes, it's totally possible to still live a life full of energy, strength, and vitality. But you have to be willing to keep a few things in mind. If you do, then this journey can be a walk in the park. Number 1. Make an active attempt to lose weight. Simply put, the more you weigh, the higher your blood sugar numbers will be. This really is one of the best things you can do if you are diabetic. It's like toppling down a whole row of really big dominoes with a single flick. Studies show that with lifestyle interventions, like a weight reduction of just 5% or more, pre-diabetics are able to reduce their overall risk of diabetes by 58%. But how you lose weight matters as well. As a person with diabetes, you have to look out for certain things more than the average person. Start by setting a realistic and specific weight loss goal. It's important to have a clear target in mind to stay motivated throughout the process. Consult with a healthcare professional to determine a healthy weight range for your body. Calculate your daily calorie needs based on factors like age, gender, weight, height, and activity level. Then, reduce your calorie intake by creating a moderate calorie deficit. A deficit of 500 to 1,000 calories per day is generally recommended for gradual and sustainable weight loss. Focus on consuming a balanced diet that includes a variety of nutrient-dense foods. Include plenty of fruits, vegetables, whole grains, lean proteins, and healthy fats. Limit your intake of processed foods, sugary snacks, and beverages high in calories. Number 2. Reduce or avoid drinking sweet beverages altogether. We get it. The cravings for sweetened or soft drinks can be very tempting, but you have to stay away from them. And let's not forget about juice. Fruit juices are also equally as notorious for being loaded with sugar, according to USDA's records. Both carbonated drinks like cola and 100% fruit juice packs contain the same 20 to 26 grams of sugar per cup to 140 milliliters. It isn't easy, but once you see how in control your number starts getting, the change will be super easy to make. You could ease the transition with healthy alternatives, like lemon water or bubbly water, but make no mistake, the end goal is to eventually drop the habit altogether. Sweet beverages are typically high in calories, but provide little to no nutritional value. These empty calories can contribute to weight gain without providing essential nutrients, leading to an imbalance in your overall diet. Regularly consuming sweet beverages has been associated with a higher risk of obesity. Liquid calories from sweetened drinks are not as satiating as solid foods, which can lead to overconsumption and an increased calorie intake. The high sugar content in sweet beverages can disrupt your body's natural metabolic processes. Consuming excessive sugar can lead to insulin resistance, where your body's cells become less responsive to the hormone insulin, potentially increasing the risk of developing type 2 diabetes. Number 3. Load up on vegetables. Vegetables keep you full without increasing your weight, and they actually taste pretty delicious if you give them a chance. A common piece of advice is that you must avoid starches and carbs at all costs. But this is a mistake, as you are just going to end up depleting your willpower and crash big time. By getting your hands on easy and addictive recipes, you might end up enjoying vegetables more than other foods. Here's a really simple but amazing recipe we found online. Pepper ricotta primavera. Time to prep: 20 minutes. 6 ounces fettuccine, 1 cup part skim ricotta cheese, 1/2 cup fat-free milk, 4 teaspoons olive oil or coconut oil, 1 garlic clove, 1 medium red, yellow, and green peppers, julienne, 1 medium or large zucchini, 1 cup off-piece, 1/4 teaspoon dried oregano and basil. Instructions: mix together the ricotta cheese and milk with a whisk and leave it aside in a large skillet. Heat oil over low to medium heat. Sauté the garlic and pepper flakes for about a minute. Add the remaining ingredients. Cook and stir over medium heat for about 5 minutes until vegetables reach a crisp, tender texture. Add cheese mixture to fettuccine. Top with vegetables, toss to coat, serve immediately. What's important is that you have a balanced intake of the important food classes. And this can be done by approaching your food in a systematic manner. There are many diabetes management programs that are great for this, with features like trackers and recipe libraries. Please like this video, and I hope it brings blessings and good health to you, your family, and friends. And also, I hope you consider subscribing on my small channel. And I hope it brings peace, happiness, and abundance in life in all living creatures of the earth. Comment down below I subscribed, followed by any questions, requests, or suggestions for future videos. Number 4. Try the DASH diet. The DASH diet stands for Dietary Approach Stop Hypertension. It's basically a diet where you reduce your intake of fats and oily foods. On top of reducing blood pressure, it's also really effective for diabetes. There are numerous studies pointing to the rampant success of the diet, with benefits like lowering blood glucose levels and insulin resistance. However, just like any diet, this isn't a one-size-fits-all approach. Everyone has different dietary needs. And that's why many cookie-cutter diabetes programs that focus on being personalizable to your custom needs are vastly more effective than the standard ones. There are so many factors that matter, like your weight, height, age, gender, health conditions, injuries, and so on. Number 5. Reduce sodium and salt intake. Sodium is one of the largest risk factors for blood pressure-related issues and heart health. Just very recently, the FDA mentioned that diseases like hypertension and cardiovascular disease could be greatly reduced by limiting nutrients like sodium, and how excess sodium intake results in hundreds of thousands of lives lost and billions in annual health care costs. An alarming statistic brought by the FDA was how more than 70% of total sodium intake is added during the manufacturing and preparation process. Another dangerous source is foods ordered from restaurants, as they often add more salt than necessary for taste. Without making an active effort to reduce your sodium intake, you can easily go over your limit and quickly develop into a serious issue. Excessive sodium consumption can lead to health problems. When we consume too much sodium, our bodies retain water, increasing blood volume and putting extra pressure on the blood vessels. This can raise blood pressure and strain the heart, leading to cardiovascular issues. To reduce sodium and salt intake, read food labels. Pay attention to the sodium content listed on food labels. Choose lower sodium options and be mindful of hidden sources of sodium like canned soups, sauces, processed meats, and snacks. Limit processed and packaged foods. These often contain high levels of sodium as a preservative or flavor enhancer. Opt for fresh, whole foods instead. Be cautious with condiments. Condiments like soy sauce, ketchup, and salad dressings can be high in sodium. Choose reduced sodium versions or use them sparingly. Rinse canned foods. If you use canned beans, vegetables, or other products, rinsing them can help reduce sodium levels. Be mindful when eating out. Restaurant meals tend to be high in sodium. Look for lower sodium options on the menu. Ask for dressings and sauces on the side, and request less salt to be used in your meal. Number 6. Cook your own meals. It's not easy making sure you're getting enough sugars, fats, carbs, and proteins daily, and this is why cooking your food is so amazing. It's like a superpower. You have full control over what goes into your foods. You can quite literally eat exactly what you want whenever you want. It's a great way to save money, and it can also be really therapeutic by itself. The trick is to consistently come up with new recipes and meal plans without burning out. When you cook at home, you have greater control over food safety and hygiene practices. You can ensure that the ingredients are fresh, properly cleaned, and stored correctly. By following proper food handling techniques, you can minimize the risk of foodborne illnesses and ensure that the meals you prepare are safe for consumption. Cooking your own meals provides an opportunity to develop and refine your culinary skills. You can experiment with new recipes, techniques, and flavors, expanding your cooking repertoire. This can be a fulfilling and enjoyable activity that allows you to express your creativity in the kitchen. Cooking meals at home can be a bonding experience. Involve your family members or friends in meal preparation, allowing you to spend quality time together and strengthen your relationships. It can also be an opportunity to teach children about healthy eating habits and develop their cooking skills. Engaging in the process of cooking can be a form of mindfulness, allowing you to focus on the present moment and find relaxation in the kitchen. Cooking your own meals can serve as a stress-relieving activity and provide a sense of accomplishment and satisfaction when you enjoy a homemade meal. Number 7. Counting calories. Calorie counting makes a radical difference with managing your weight and controlling your diabetes. Calories from carbohydrates are particularly important. This is because they have an instant effect on blood sugar when left unmonitored. They can have serious consequences on your health as a person with diabetes. Regularly reading food labels is an excellent habit to practice, but they only show serving sizes, so you have to be aware of your portion sizes as well. Calorie counting can be strenuous, but you can track the foods you buy and eat regularly to be on top of your nutrition. Last but not the least is number 8. Exercise regularly. Whether it's a short walk or an intense workout, being physically active is helpful to you in so many ways. It's incredible. In the short term, your body instantly burns more sugars and elevates your mood. In the long term, your body gets more sensitive to insulin, keeps your blood sugar levels controlled, and greatly reduces your risk of heart disease and nerve damage if you're pre-diabetic. Frequent exercise can delay or even prevent type 2 diabetes from developing, and all of these steps are effective just on their own. The problem is that most people are unable to consistently juggle all of these different things at once, and there are actually zero reasons to feel bad about it. Regular exercise is essential for maintaining a healthy lifestyle. It offers a wide range of physical, mental, and emotional benefits that contribute to a better quality of life. Exercise helps prevent chronic diseases, manage weight, improve mood, boost energy levels, and enhance cognitive function. The World Health Organization (WHO) recommends adults aim for at least 150 minutes of moderate-intensity aerobic activity, or 75 minutes of vigorous intensity aerobic activity each week, along with muscle strengthening exercises 2 or more days a week. Thank you for watching.